Okay, so
that don't mean shit to us.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, because I have so many women saying that they feel you're being disrespectful. What do you say to the women on here? Because I'm gonna take New off for a second, and there's like 3 or 4 more, 10 more women that want to talk to you.
I can calm down. I'm gonna let her have her energy.
There are other women who want to.
I know that this is a place where she feels safe. I want her to feel safe.
Listen,
I know you be out here.
Bro,
I know you be out here simping. I want her to feel it. I want her to be in her safe space.
No, listen, hold on, bro. There's other women a woman just cursed me out, and about 2 minutes ago when I was outside, everybody wants to say what they want to say. What do you say to the women that say, like New, that's saying you're stepping all over women? You don't have black women's back. You're a black man, so so let me frame this question the right way. Not question, the statement.
I'm not in my feelings. I wish you people understand.
No, let me finish making the statement. You're a black man. Your values are, it seems to me, are family, togetherness, pro-blackness, right?
I'm listening.
Economic strength, and you're a black man. So this would, to me, I would say, as a black man, you're trying to be an example for other black men, correct?
No, I don't have to try. I am.
Okay, so
I am.
Hold on. Let me finish it. So with that being said, what do you say to the women that say, as a example for black men, part of what you're doing is stepping on the necks of black women? So
they shouldn't have an opinion on how a strong black man how he running his household and running his community in the first place. No woman should sit there and have an opinion on how a man is supposed to handle other people and handle other men. I don't give a fuck about what a woman thinks. When did we start acquiescing over to what it is that they think in order to decide and continue to be on our purpose? You think I'm gonna stop doing what I do because a woman feel a certain type of way? Man, listen, if I stopped doing what I was doing because a woman had an opinion of how it made them feel, or whether or not I was doing the right thing, I would be poor, broke, dusted, and disgusted, and continuing to impregnate y'all like the rest of the dudes that they choose in the first place. I don't give a fuck about what no woman think. If they knew what was best for them, they would start to listen and shut the fuck up instead of continuing to have opinions about how it is that they feel. Your feelings don't validate nothing in our eyes. The only thing it do is make me continue to be what it shows me that I'm right. Give a fuck about what a woman think.
Now, do you? Now, I'm listening to this, right, Tom? I'm listening to this, and I agree with. I agree with a lot of what you said, but it sounds. Let me say something to somebody.
Let me say something to somebody in the chat. My mother submits to me. My mother-in-law submits to me.
Listen, I got people. You gotta hold on, shit. I got a bunch of people trying to get on the goddamn line. This man, shit. You gotta get in line. Please. Go on. Say what you want. Go on. Say what you want to the man. Go on.
So this is DJ Labonita. Everybody knows that already. But listen, I just want to say that his delivery did not offend anybody. He does not have to respect nobody. He is married. When a man is married, you should not prey on a man. You should not demand anything from a married man. And so the problem is that he's speaking facts. A lot of us don't have order. We were raised with order. We say we were raised with fathers and mothers, but a lot of us make mistakes in life, and that's all he's speaking on. He's speaking on those mistakes. I wanted to ask you a personal question. I was divorced. I got married. I was raised in religion. I got married instantly. I was cheated on when my ex-husband was overseas in the Air Force. I did not leave him because I found out that he had 2 babies by 2 different women in the Air Force pregnant. I did not. But what I did do was when I found out when he got home that one of the women were on base, my neighbor, I told him I cannot handle this. I have to go talk to my Kingdom Hall to find out what my next steps were. Guess what? My person and my leader The sisters and brothers of the congregation told me that do not leave this man because he had 2 babies on me. Guess what? I did not. But guess what he did? He then fought me when the girl called my house. I was 8 months pregnant, put his hands on my neck, choked me, and told me I wasn't going anywhere. I then left him and divorced him and been divorced since 23 years old. My daughter is about to graduate high school. I am single. So tell me, am I not respected as a single woman?
Holy shit. All right. I'm not going to need to be back.
Answer that?
Huh? Yeah, that's
You want me to answer? Okay, here's the answer. That's an extenuating circumstance. That's what we call an anomaly, right? That is an anomaly, right? Nobody should have to endure physical abuse, right? But then the question that I would ask on top of that, right? Because I'm not just going to completely absolve a responsibility. The question that I have on top of that is this behavior or how it was that he was operating something that she just noticed after they had got married and had kids? Or is this behavior or how it was that he was operating on full display before she chose to marry and have kids with him in the first place? Because just because you have kids with somebody or just because you marry them don't mean that you're absolved of choosing the wrong person or going along. So it's more context that we need to have with this story before we can just make a one generalized. And this is why I'm saying that it's a difference between talking to the majority and then talking to the individual situations in order to speak to that specific situation. It's more context, it's more questions, but more importantly, we have to ask the question, did she choose the wrong person in the first place?
Okay. So, all right. So hold on. Shanta H, I can't for some reason hold on. No, let me let you off. Let me see if I can bring Shanta on. Let me let you off. I'll be right back to you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can bring Shanta on. Give me 1 second. All right, let me just see if I can bring somebody on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, let's see here. Okay, let me see. Holy shit. So
a lot of people picking the wrong person.
No, listen,
a lot of people marry, and I'm not saying this is her. But it's a lot of people that choose to be with somebody that they're not supposed to be with in the first place, and then they want us to react to, or they want us to give us advice based off of the circumstances instead of being proactive and then making sure that they're picking the right person in the first place. We still have to hold ourselves accountable across the entire board. We can't just say, oh, my situation is dire. Oh, he did this to me or whatever, so on and so forth. Man, a lot of this behavior and a lot of these people was the same person that they was before you decided to open up your legs and marry them and have kids by them. I'm not just gonna automatically say, oh, woe is you. I need to hear the whole story because the context ain't fully there for me.